Hey, Zunk episode 1 actually this time. And before we even start, because we have a couple of very special guests this week, I'm going to properly introduce the podcast, unlike we did in the pilot episode. Uh, so, this podcast is a podcast made by me, my friend Colin, and my friend AJ. It started a couple of years ago with me and Colin just calling each other for hours on end, and I decided, hey, why don't we make a podcast? 2 years down the line, we're here. This is a podcast where we talk about our previous week, what happened to us, and after that, we just talk about whatever we want to talk about to fill 1 hour. I'm Mark Young. I have my friend Colin here. Colin, say hi.
Hey, what's up? By the way, if you hear me munching, I'm just eating. Also, our friend AJ is currently missing right now. If anyone see him,
Yes,
please
we're
contact
actually
us.
three
We are
hosts.
currently very worried about him right now. He's gone missing. He hasn't picked up our call. Uh,
Yeah, and we have two very special guests here. One of my oldest friends and his classmate from high school, Zen,
Yo, Zen,
and
guys.
yeah, and Jin.
What's up?
Sick.
if
Okay,
you're
so
wondering, no, this is not the double Jin. It's just a normal person.
it's actually
Yes.
Jin the liquor, I think.
Uh,
Yeah,
I guess yes.
under the influence.
I do like liquor.
Yeah. I do not like Jin the liquor, by the way. We can talk about that later. First, let's talk about our weeks. Who wants to go first?
One use the.
Colin, how was your week?
Oh fuck, you
Oh,
got
I'll
me.
start.
Oh, alright. You go first. You know what? You go first.
I'll go first, then you do it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I had a pretty boring ass week. I've been eating like shit this week, man. I've been eating takeout for like every meal.
Even
And
Chinese takeout.
no, not even Chinese takeout, like greasy ass fucking
Like
fast
what?
food.
Be specific, bro.
Yeah.
I've been ordering lots of Food Panda. Hold on, let me pull up my
Okay.
my Food
Okay.
Yeah,
Panda.
show us the receipt.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been ordering really cheap food, man.
Wait, is it only for you, or is it also for your
No,
family
for me
as
and my
well?
sister. No, my
Okay.
family isn't here right now. My mother and father are somewhere else. They're
Okay.
not at home, so they just left us with a bunch of fucking money
They
since
found out about
our
the accident. They just left.
our fridge is fucking empty. Our fridge is empty. We don't have anything to cook, so they just left us with a bunch of money. They said, "Here, buy groceries or takeout. We're gonna be gone for a while." So
Uh,
that's what I've been doing this week, man. I've been drinking beer. I've been fucking eating pizza. So I've ordered yes this Friday. I
mhm.
ordered 20-piece nuggets and a BFF fries. I gave the fries to my sister and kept the nuggets for
Uh,
myself.
I
And that's all I ate the entire day. 20 pieces of chicken nuggets.
Hey, getting those proteins.
Get those
and
fans.
and fats. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Lots
know
of
you're
fats in that.
building muscle, Mark.
Hmm? No, I'm
We
actually
know
kind
you're.
of fat right
Fat
now.
fats.
I used to be kind of big. I used to be kind
Uh-huh.
of big when I used to go to the gym, but not now anymore.
When was the last time you went to the gym?
Oh, a couple of years ago, dude, before
Uh,
COVID.
Oh, okay.
And today I ordered. So my sister wanted chicken, so I bought her
Uh-huh.
a fucking chicken Alfredo, and then I got buffalo wings and a pizza I haven't finished yet.
If you're
It's a
not finishing
chicken
it,
pizza.
Wait,
just
so what
just
you have for
wait.
dinner is pizza? Pizza.
Yeah, I had pizza and buffalo wings. I had buffalo wings for lunch. Then I went out because I had an unforeseen responsibility that my dad forgot to do, and he can't do it, so I had to go do it. And then I came back home, ordered the pizza. I have a pizza now. I still have half the pizza I haven't finished yet. The rest
Wait,
of my
wait.
week, though,
You're gonna be eating while doing the podcast.
no, I'm kind of full, man.
I'm
Oh,
about to pull up.
open your webcam. Show us the pizza.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I might pull up.
Just the pizza.
We must see the pizza.
Damn.
This is the pizza.
For the viewer at home, you guys can see, but we will describe
Yeah,
it to
for
you.
our audio listeners,
Yeah.
this is the pizza.
Oh,
Once
Oh,
you
it's
describe
oh,
yummy.
the ingredients on it.
oh my God! What are
Okay, so
those?
so I ordered a chicken barbecue pizza, and what's on it isn't even chicken mostly. There's like a couple pieces of chicken. I'm gonna pick one out here.
Wow.
And there's pepperoni, fucking hot dogs here, I think. Some ham and a lot of veggies. But the mozzarella cheese is real. You can tell the mozzarella cheese is good.
We
Pineapple.
ordered that from Food Panda.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Pineapple?
go pick it up.
No
No
pineapple.
pineapples.
What? Okay.
You guys,
Oh, are you guys a
have,
pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah?
I don't
Pineapple.
know. It depends on the mood.
It's a yes for me.
Depends on the mood.
It's
for
a
me.
yes or no, depends on the mood. What mood are you referring to?
Yeah, what mood do you need for pineapple on pizza?
Well, if I'm really hungry, I'll just eat it. But if I'm being picky, I won't eat it. If there's a better option than the pineapple pizza, I'll take that one.
Okay. I kind of like the sweet on the savory, especially
Yes.
if it's like a Hawaiian. I really like the contrast between the pineapple and the ham.
I don't want.
Really
I,
good.
I don't like mixing it together. If I want to eat savory, I'll eat savory now, and then after that, I'll eat sweets. That's what I do.
So you like the separation then?
Which is
Yeah.
it's just the alternate between each taste.
Yeah.
You eat
Rather than
bitter as
mixing it
well
together.
after sweet.
Yeah. Like a dessert. That's what desserts are.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
Similar to that.
the rest of my week was it was a reunion this week since it was this week that I met Zen again because he saw one of our other friends at their college.
Yeah.
Then he joined the Discord servers I was in, invited him to the podcast and all that. And I saw one of my junior high school classmates in on the street while I was buying beer yesterday. I bought some beer to stock up the fridge yesterday since my sister wanted some beer. She gave me money. I bought my own beer. I bought her beer. I'm drinking beer right now. So I went and bought beer, right? And then I saw him. I didn't see him at first. I was across the street, was walking home. And then I heard, Mark! Turned back. I saw him on his fucking bike. And I haven't seen this guy in like 3 years, man. And this guy, last time I saw him, he was even more of an alcoholic than I am right now. And he was a really fucked up kid.
How do
man.
you
It's just-
know that? What did he just show up behind you and carry a bunch of alcoholic beer?
No, no, he was. He, no,
Just
back
like,
when
hey
we
Mark,
were in
hey,
high
come on,
school.
let's go drinking, let's go.
Hey, that's a
Hey,
beer too.
hey, let's go bowling.
No, he was biking actually, and he looked really good, man. You know when you see healthy people and you look at their skin, it's kind of like glowing a little bit. I saw him in the light of the street light, and I saw his face, and it's like, wow, this guy's kind of healthy. That or he was sweating from biking.
Okay.
You just
So
go.
I had kind of a reunion week this week. Pretty
Wait,
good.
how about
pretty,
how about your classes, Mark?
my glasses. Oh yeah, you haven't seen me with glasses before. Good
No,
thing
no,
I-
I mean your classes.
Oh,
You
my
don't
classes.
have classes? You don't have classes?
I only have, well, my semester is almost done. February 10th is the end of my semester. So I only have one lecture left per week, and that's on Thursdays.
Oh, okay. That's why you're free most of the time.
Yeah, that's my philosophy lecture. Also, I don't full load, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. That was my week. How about yours, Colin?
My weeks, oh, you know, pretty mundane. Order some takeout. Get going.
Like me?
Going to work. Well, do you want me
Exactly
to? Do you want me to
my-
describe the takeout as well?
Yes.
Yeah, describe the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
thing.
sure. It's like
In the,
do you have? I mean, I have. We have Food Panda here as well, and I order like, you know those. Do you have a store called Texas Chicken in your country?
Texas
I
chicken?
bet you ordered chicken,
Nah.
but no, we don't.
Nah, I
No,
don't.
we don't.
I mean, even if I don't order chicken, they still come with chickens. So I order.
Really?
Yeah. So I order 3 burgers of chicken, like barbecue and
3
shit,
burgers?
and two chicken wraps, Mexicana
Wait,
wraps, the
hold on.
spicy shit.
Hold on, is this for one meal or for the whole day?
No, the thing is that when I order stuff, I usually eat 2 of those, and then the rest I can't eat. I just store it in the fridge for later consumption.
I mean,
Are
you
you
have
living alone?
housemates.
Are you
Yeah,
living
yeah,
alone?
you have housemates, right?
What?
You have housemates, right?
Yeah.
So do you leave some for them, or is that all for you?
No, that's just all for me.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I look, I don't know. My diet is that if I just eat once, like 1 meal a day, and I'm already full, despite going to work and school and stuff.
Oh, you're just eating one meal a day.
Yeah, because I don't know about those meals, those chicken and burgers, but just once, I already feel full. So I would order them and just put them in the fridge for later consumption. That's what I've been eating till now. And right now I
I've just
just
been eating some burgers.
yeah, just some burgers and wraps. And right now I'm just eating my chicken Mexicana wraps right now.
Describe the burgers. What burgers did you order?
Yeah, it's like so the last one I had was like it's just fried chicken, boneless fried chicken, no bone.
Oh,
Amazing
I
stuff.
see.
They have some lettuce on it, some cucumber, and a bunch of what do you call that? Mustard sauce on it.
Oh, mustard. I
Yeah.
love mustard.
And then the two buns in between.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah, that's good shit. Other than that, have you guys been to a charity event? Does your country, that university, do charity event?
Yeah, I've actually been to a charity event like twice.
Yeah.
It was a concert for a cause for one of my cousins.
Oh, it was a concert.
Wow.
In our country, I actually been to one like earlier this weekend.
Oh, really?
Before, I'm an indoor person, right? So when I go there,
Yeah, same.
I feel insufferable. Like, man, there's so many people there. Why did it have to be so
What
many
was the
people?
event?
It's like to raise charity. So I went there.
but-
I expect there to be some kind of activity, like some playing or gaming activity, like
Yeah.
what you usually
It's
expect in a festival.
charity for what?
It's a charity
Yeah,
for
for what though?
actually on that point I don't remember. It's like for a charity. It's like for orphanage or something.
You just went there.
Yeah, I just went there. I just went there. I just
Okay.
went there. Like asked for it. I just give. Oh, here's some money. Okay, there you go. I didn't ask any
Maybe
further.
maybe it's charity for you.
Yeah, what if it was for you?
Are you
What?
saying that the money that comes to my bank yesterday
It's
was
all
for
for
charity?
charity.
Oh yes, guy. For the viewers out there, I'm suffering from mental illness. Please donate to my PayPal personally.
What did you do at the event, dude?
I mean,
Like,
there's nothing there besides just a bunch of food stall that were made by students.
Ah.
And the problem is
okay.
that
And
so the problem is that I went everywhere. There's nothing beside food, and they don't even serve like bite-sized food, like small amount. They just serve you a full meal. So you eat
That's
once.
to feed you.
Yeah, so it's you just eat once. And you're already full. You don't even get to enjoy 99% of the festival anymore, or the event anymore, because they all just serve food.
And all the money that they make, you paid for the food, right?
Yeah, I pay for the food, and then the money
And
go
all that
back
money
to me
goes to charity.
yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That goes back to your bank.
Would you say you had a good week, Colin?
No,
No?
I had a very good week until that weekend.
Until the charity.
It's stuff are the
Charity
same
made for
again.
you.
What's wrong with the charity? That you're making money for them.
I have no idea. They didn't tell me anything. I just saw a bunch of money come to my bank yesterday. I'm not gonna return the money. It's my money now. I'm gonna buy you guys a bunch of cars later this weekend.
Thanks.
Sick. I don't want a car actually. I want property.
You want flop? Yeah, I give you a bunch of land plots in Philippines.
Sick. Okay. Moving on. From our guests, who wants to go first? Sam?
All right, I can go first. So for my week,
Sure.
there's nothing going on that much.
Okay.
But I think the most interesting is meeting Ray.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I met Ray in a class that I didn't even know.
You had? You didn't know you had?
Yeah, so
Really?
in that class, I know I had it, but I didn't know what to expect. I was just expecting like go in class, do the lecture. I just didn't expect to know anyone else in the room. And then Ray
And
suddenly
then from the corner, you saw him.
Yeah. No. I didn't saw Ray. So Ray like messaged me, bro.
Oh.
And then from there on, oh, okay, we're classmates.
You see, in my head, I thought it was like you were sitting down, feeling kind of
No.
awkward. It's
No.
like a new lecture hall. No, for like
No.
my head, my imagination. Then you were looking around, like, oh, I don't know anyone. And then right next to you comes, sits down Ray, and he's like, "Sup, bro?"
Sup, bro, with fucking beer can in his hand.
Yeah, with
Oh, we have sunglasses
in
as
the
well.
lecture hall. And
Okay,
then
so-
yeah, what's up?
No, you can continue.
Yeah, he props up like a book, and then there's like a whole meal there and some beer. It's like, you want some?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that was-
actually before that, it was interesting because I just came from a basketball, and our class is actually from 5:30 to 7:20, so it was an evening class. So what happened there is we played basketball 2 to 4, and
Yeah.
it is very far
from the school.
from where I played. It was like 12 kilometers. I know it doesn't seem far if there's no traffic, but in here it will take you more than an hour. So I was
Yeah,
rushing time.
Baguio City has a real problem with traffic.
Yeah. It's so congested here.
Yeah.
So
So
I
just
I
make
had
the,
to rush. I had to rush from the gym, going to the school. I went to the terminal because that's where all the jeepney ends, and I ran. I ran.
You ran.
Yeah, I ran from Magsaysay to the school. So
Oh
when
my
people
God.
were looking at me, they were like, "What the fuck is this dude doing? Why is he
I'm
running?"
sure they understand. I'm sure they
Just,
understand.
oh
like,
shit, is that guy Usain
Yeah,
Bolt
yeah.
or Filipino?
oh, it
Yeah,
must
yeah.
be late, right?
The another interesting is I wasn't walking in the sidewalk. So if you know the public market,
Yeah.
like they have installed like something that keeps you off the road.
Like a railing?
Yeah, the railings.
Yeah, yeah.
I was running beside the railings in the road. I was running with the cars so that I don't have to go through people.
To the people traffic, you drive
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
car
Yeah, yeah.
traffic.
His car phase.
So people were like kind of looking at me. What the fuck is this dude doing? And then from there, I was gasping for air when I reached the classroom.
Oh man,
So
I
that's an
remember being
interesting
late.
one.
that's very interesting. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, by the way, the way going to his school is going up,
Yeah.
up like a steady incline road, really high. He like went hiking going to school.
Yeah.
You
So-
know those old people say like, "Oh, your way to school is so easy."
Back
Your,
in
your
my
way to
day,
school.
back in my day, we had to
My
get
day.
hiking gear.
Yeah. You can relate to them now.
Yeah. So people usually take buses just to get to our school, but I run it from there, from the terminal.
Was buses not a?
Yeah, it saves
buses
on money
was
too,
not a-
right?
Yeah. Also, it
Also-
saves you energy.
Yeah, and
That's
the main
about it.
road, the main road going up is like, it gets traffic sometimes. So even if you're not late, and then you get to that road, and then it's like traffic, you're late.
Yeah.
anyway. It's better to walk
That's the thing why I run. I was faster running than riding the bus.
Yeah, that's a big thing in Baguio City.
So
Better
yeah,
road.
so after that day,
Yeah.
okay, so I met Ray, and then we just had a couple talk conversation, and then how's life, and then he made me join in your group, in your Discord
Yeah.
group.
Not
That's
my
how
Discord,
we-
by the way. It's not mine.
Oh yeah, okay. So the Discord you're staying at,
Yeah.
that's how we reunited again,
Yeah.
and how I got into this podcast.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's actually.
We didn't invite him, but we just adopted him because
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
Mark's old friend.
I just plugged our podcast in general, and then I got some feedback like, yeah, really good. He complimented the podcast, said if we wanted to join, I'm like, yeah, sure. We're looking for guests. It can't always be just the three of us, even though there's only me and Colin here right now.
Yeah, we don't know where AJ is still.
Yeah. Would you say you had a good week, son?
I think so because that was on Monday. I played basketball, right? So the funny thing is they called again for a game on Tuesday, and then we played 3 hours straight. And then on Wednesday they also called again. We played again 2 hours straight, and then on Thursday again they're calling, and then on Friday they're also again calling. But on Friday I didn't go because I had classes. I don't know, they're on steroids, man.
People love basketball in the Philippines, man.
Yeah. They're playing just like every day. They're renting out reservations for the gym, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm going to that Friday game if it wasn't for my classes. But
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
I was really satisfied because what I get from eating, like my guilt. I have guilt for eating, and when
Yeah.
I play basketball or do something cardio,
Yeah. You burn the calories.
yeah, yeah, burn the calories and my guilt goes away.
Yeah,
So
working out makes you
I
feel
good.
really good.
Yeah, yeah,
Makes you feel
I think-
healthy when you sweat it out.
yeah. That's why I think I had a good week.
That's
Man.
great, man.
Every time
Good
you
to
say
hear.
guilt, I just think of something that you did in 1999. You did something like that, you?
Maybe AJ did. That's why he's gone. He's running from the cops.
Spilling from the cops right now.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to our next guest, Jin. How's your week?
Yes. Hello. I don't know. My week's it's been mundane for the most part.
Mhm.
Towards this beginning of it, nothing really happened. Just gaming with the boys.
Games like what?
Uh, Mostly League, but
League?
also
Okay.
sometimes Valorant. When League is too toxic. And yeah, towards the end of it, I met with Zen here, right, for his for a shoot for something.
I
He's been
forgot to
cooking.
mention earlier. Actually, I forgot
Oh,
to
yeah?
mention something earlier. So
up?
this week, it's not all just about the basketball. We also founded a company out
Yes,
of
they
nowhere.
did. Yes, they did.
I forgot
Beautiful,
to plug
beautiful
it.
company.
If you're looking for quality shirts, and if you're in Philippines, just type out M space O space N space O on Facebook. That's our company.
can
It
find
just
in the
started now,
description as
but
well.
I. Oh,
Yeah,
so
we'll be
it's-
putting it in the podcast
Yeah,
description
yeah.
as well.
Let's put it in the description as well. But yeah, if you're looking for quality merchandises, something you can wear, feel free to check it out.
I've been waiting for you to plug that actually.
Yeah,
During your
same
week.
here.
I was going to
forgot.
give you I was gonna give you an opportunity at the end. But yeah, nice plug. You can plug it again later on when we end.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jin.
Yeah, I was just really here to ensure that happens. I'm secretly his advertising agent.
You just
Yeah.
here to make sure it doesn't say anything wrong
Yeah.
legally
Yeah,
speaking.
yep. He pays me hourly, right? Yeah, he does.
Hourly rate?
Yep, he does.
Very good.
Anyway, yeah, after that, nothing much really happened. Uh, I was, parents
Okay.
went on a trip, so I was like alone for 3 days, I guess. And yeah,
Oh, like me.
yeah. And
Similar to yours.
unfortunately, I don't have money to
Yes.
get takeouts,
To get food. Yeah.
so I've just been eating like, I don't know, eggs. And
Eggs?
then
Oh, eggs are really expensive right now, bro.
those were the only ones here, though. Those were available.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And then I don't know. It's just the same thing every day.
Same
Gaming,
thing every day. Okay.
gaming, and also stressing about the upcoming school.
School days.
Yeah, because enrollment has been pretty confusing
Oh
lately.
yeah.
Yeah, you know how it goes with
Yeah.
our school. I'm not gonna be mentioning it here because I don't know. I might get smited, smote. I don't know, but
Yeah, it's fine. You guys don't need to dox yourselves here.
by the religious commander or whatever. Yeah,
Wait. We can't just leave that there. What?
What do you mean religious?
no. Well, yeah. That's kind of how that guy is. I mean, at
Okay.
least
Was
to
he,
to this.
was he part of the crusade at one point? Did he
Probably,
go
I don't know
liberate
that
Jerusalem?
guy.
Spanish Crusade Philippine sect.
That guy's kind of powerful. I don't know. Maybe.
So
Does he-
I know where you go to school, but I won't mention it here. Is religion a big thing there?
Not really, as far as I know. I mean,
It's
in
Because
very
what I
big.
know from your school,
in my
You're
school,
busy
it's very
graded.
liberal.
You're
Yeah.
being graded if you go to
If you go to church.
no, bro. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
actually
there's
true.
that.
You
If
get
you're
bonus
attending
points every
mass,
Sunday. Really?
if you're
You get
if
bonus?
you're attending mass,
What the
there-
fuck?
Yeah.
yeah.
But
We don't go to the same school, by the way.
there's that.
You
But
know, you now know which school it is.
most of the people there, most of the people I interacted with aren't that. They're not too zealous, you know. Like some of them are even agnostic or
Yeah, I'm
pseudo
agnostic as well.
pseudo atheistic. I don't know. So yeah, I guess in some parts, because I know some classmates who have those kinds of classmates as well. But for me, in my class, in my school, not really. And if I say
Okay.
school, by the way, it's the department, I guess. Like divided
Oh.
into
Yes.
architecture, engineering, and medical. Those are all different departments. So yeah, in our department, not really.
Okay. Would you say that's a good thing for you?
Uh, yeah, in a
Alright.
grand scheme of things, I think, because
Yeah.
grades. I mean, no, not grades. The knowledge you get, I guess. If you don't get too much into those things, I guess you have more grasp of the subject you're actually enrolled into instead of that other subject
Yeah.
or those subjects. Yeah.
Also, if they mix beliefs too much into your education system, that'd be kind of fucked up, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all
I mean,
about
I
credibility,
guess-
bro.
I mean,
Credibility?
there is
Yeah.
a benefit
Because
to
if
it.
if they knew that you graduated from the school, it has more credibility
Yeah.
than other schools.
That is part of why that school is.
I feel like that's a pretty fucked up concept too, no?
Yeah,
The school
but,
that you should come from shouldn't really like
well,
determine your abilities.
it's credible for a reason because they really excel in educating students with a stern, strict curriculum. I think that's one thing, but
Yeah.
not all students that graduated from there represents that.
Yeah. That's why I'm actually a pretty firm believer of as long as you finish, you should have the same or equal opportunities as anybody else, no matter how prestigious the school. Of course,
Yeah.
depending on the job. But you should have as
Yeah.
many opportunities coming in as the average person.
Yeah, as long as you're showing the same quality of work, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
True.
Because like school is wildly different from work, no?
Exactly. Very vastly.
It's more predicated on how much you can offer to the company,
Yes.
not what you learned from school.
Yeah. So what you say you had a good week, Jen?
I've had better, but I've had worse as well. It's like kind of in the middle.
It's like meh?
Yeah,
Kinda
Meh.
meh?
yeah, pleasant.
Okay. I'm glad none of us had a bad week this week. Moving on to our next topics, I actually prepared some talking points here. I made a list
Wow.
because the last podcast went so off the rails, kind of.
Mark, show them the whiteboard on your camera.
Oh,
Yeah, show them the whiteboard. Show how dedicated you are.
yeah. For all our audio listeners, I converted the doors on my cabinet
Hey,
to a
yo.
whiteboard with duct tape.
Whiteboard?
Yeah, it doesn't actually work because I can't erase it.
Why?
Because it dries out. The duct tape's kind of porous.
Oh, okay.
It dries out.
You use
So I have
duct
to.
tape.
Yeah, I wanted it to be gray
Oh,
because
that's cool.
before this cabinet was, let's just say, vandalized by a certain ex-friend with some fucking stickers
That
that
was
he
me. So
also uses to vandalize. Yeah, that was called him. He also uses to vandalize like normally out in public. So I wanted to cover it up since waking up to all those torn up stickers is kind of your how you feel when you wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Because
It
I sleep
affects your
here, too.
mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to cover it up with something more productive. Now I covered it up with duct tape to make a whiteboard, and it doesn't work.
Alright.
Nice.
So I was gonna fix this by erasing everything with some alcohol, and then covering it up with Scotch tape instead, the clear one,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can still see the duct tape. But
That's
then I'll
better.
actually be able to erase it.
I remember.
But I haven't. Yeah, so
I remember us using that Scotch tape and then writing on it.
yeah,
with
because it's
whiteboard
actually
markers.
it's like plastic, no?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would work a lot better, I think. Anyway, I have a list here. I have some talking points that I wanted to go through. So me and Zen were classmates in elementary, but he went off to a different school in junior high school. So
Right.
I feel like now would be a great time to catch up on some weird stories or interesting stories from the schools that we went to separately.
All
Do you
right.
want do you want to start, Zen?
Okay, you can start. We can do grade by grade.
Grade by grade?
Yeah.
Uh,
My
Yep.
grade 7 and grade 8 was boring as shit. I don't even remember anything from them.
Okay. We can
Yours is
move
probably
on.
more interesting since you just moved.
Yeah, okay. So it was interesting in a way that I didn't know anybody, and I wasn't enthusiastic like going to that school. So this is a real story. So in our entrance examination, we have entrance examination before going to that school. And in my mind, because I had you guys, I didn't want to leave you
oh,
Yeah, of
before
course.
because I really
That's
have
cute as shit.
I have friends there, and I really don't want to go something like something I don't know of. I want to be with people that I'm familiar with, so
I
I
had
don't
that
want
too.
to feel like alienated,
I
right?
had that too when I moved to another school after
Yeah. So
junior.
so that's what I'm feeling at that time, and
Mm,
I was trying to flunk the exam, so I didn't answer it properly. I was
yeah.
just encircling answers. I wasn't even reading the questions. So I thought I would flunk this, and then magically I passed.
yes, he was chosen
You
by the school.
passed
yeah, my
accidentally?
yeah, my name was my name was on the list.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, by what margin did you pass? Did you just barely, or did you
I
actually
don't
like?
know. They don't show you.
Oh, they don't show you. They
They
just
just
show
tell you
if you
that you
passed.
passed or not.
Wow,
Right.
what the fuck?
My name was on the list, and my I remember my parents being proud, but I was I was
You
not.
were disappointed, weren't you?
Yeah. How the fuck did I pass this shit? So from there, I went on to that school. So a lot of things happened. One thing that I really remember is me not being accustomed to how their system works, their curriculum.
The school environment too.
Yeah, the school environment in general. So the school environment is, as you know, are academically inclined. So most of the people there know that they want to excel at this area. So that school actually specializes in sciences, mathematics, and English. So that's three
Yeah.
major subjects.
Okay.
So that's something new to me. They had cutoffs for our grades. So
Yeah.
we need to have 85
Yep.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
Yep.
average. Yeah, we should average 85 or we get kicked out.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. I
So
would've
that's-
gotten kicked out the first semester.
That's something new.
See, that's
So-
something stressful. More like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
That's something to think about. But on the first day of school, you know my style. You know
Yeah.
how it was. I was before,
Yeah.
right, Mark?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of me before? Like,
Well-
how was I as a person before?
It's a random time
elementary.
start interview.
Uh-huh.
Like,
You were
is
like
it-
the
really-
smart. You were like the really smart, talented slacker.
Okay.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
that's how I'd say. But I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, cause when we were in elementary, me and Zen, we sort of made a comic book. You remember
Right.
that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And like every single one of our classes was committed to this fucking comic book. I still have the original copy, by the way.
Yeah. I also have the part one.
But somehow, me and him and all our other friends that were on the book were still passing our classes. I don't know why. I don't even remember why. Maybe
Yeah.
because we were copying off each other. But yeah, that was us. Elementary kind of smart
just having
slackers,
fun.
I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's one thing that I want to talk about. I was really a slacker, and
Yeah.
before, in our school in elementary, we could pass without even passing. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
We
I know what
could
you mean.
pass the subjects. We could pass it without even
didn't
passing
change.
requirements.
That didn't change, by the way.
Yeah,
Junior high is still the same.
that's something that's happening in our school. So I was really a slacker. Even if if our teacher like asked me to pass this requirement,
Yeah.
I wasn't giving into it, but I still passed. That's one thing. So I thought I could do the same thing in high school.
You thought you could get away with it.
Yeah, I thought I'd
Yeah.
get away with it with that kind of mentality, and I carried that. And also, I was a bully, right? Somewhat,
Kinda.
kind of a bully.
Not too
Yeah.
bad, I guess.
That
Yeah.
was
Because
actually
another
the
funny
first
boy.
impression of him.
Because in elementary, there's tons of kids that gets bullied around, and you know
We were
the
kids, man.
yeah,
Didn't
you know
really
the
any
statement that survival of the fittest. So
Yeah.
if I don't want to get bullied, I need to be a bully myself. So in a kind of way, I did that. I kind of tried to become a bully so that I won't get bullied. So that also carried to me in high school. So in grade
Okay.
7. But okay, let me finish my first statement first, like on
Okay.
how I was a slacker. So I didn't get away with it. I tried my best, like doing their quizzes. So in first day, our math teacher like gave a lecture, and then she gave a quiz, and then she gave a quiz 5 minutes before the dismissal.
What the fuck?
What the
Yeah,
You had
that's-
5
Oh, I
minutes?
know who that
That's
is.
what happened.
You have 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5
How long
minutes
was it?
quiz.
What subject?
5
long
minutes
was it?
quiz.
It was
Yeah, what
math, I
subject?
think.
It was 10 questions.
Oh,
It was
shit.
10
Math?
questions, math.
Oh, God.
So it's the first time I got 0 in a quiz, and that really hurt
Jesus.
my pride.
Okay.
That really hurt my pride, and then
Yeah, understandable, man.
yeah,
Especially in an environment like that.
I was frustrated. So and then in the upcoming days, that's what happened. We started having activities, quizzes. So I was used to getting like high grades without even giving enough effort to like show that, right?
Yeah.
Like in our previous school, I could just slack off, like just do this in 5 minutes and then I can get high grades. But in here, I really couldn't slack off. So I
Yeah.
was like slowly learning how the system works. So I was really learning. So at that time, I was really listening to the teacher. I was really giving all in my quiz. But still,
Were
I
the
still...
classrooms as messy as in
No, it wasn't.
our
So-
school? No, it wasn't.
in our school we talk a lot, right? Like it's like in the market.
Oh.
Like
yeah, yeah.
noises everywhere, right?
Even
when
during class.
Yeah, even during class, even if the teacher is talking, giving a lecture in
There'd be
front.
people in the back having a completely
Yeah.
different conversation.
Yeah, that's what's happening. And then you go into our class in high school, no one's talking, because if you talk,
other than
if you
the
talk-
teacher.
yeah, if you talk other than the teacher, you get pointed out, and you'll you'll be shamed for that.
By
So-
other students?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, you'll be shamed by the teacher, and then you'll be shamed like by the other students as well.
Wow.
Like, what the
Holy
fuck is
shit.
this dude doing? We're trying to learn, and he's being noisy as fuck.
He's
That's
not
what's gonna
learning.
happen.
Stop
Yeah.
learning.
Not learning.
Honestly,
Not fucking learning.
Actually, there's we have a student who's very vocal, and he'll literally say that in front of you. Shut up!
Wow.
Shut up! I'm trying to learn. He's
Jesus
Korean, by the way.
Christ.
He's Korean.
Oh yeah, I see where that comes
Right.
from now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very studious student, so
Wow,
that's
that was
another
very
thing.
stressful, wasn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, in a way, I guess. But I think it turned out for the better.
Yeah, I mean, you would still learn, but you would not.
Yeah.
Oh, would you say you had fun in general in class?
Yeah, I think I still had fun because it wasn't like the environment you think of, like very strict, like just learning every time, because I still got to make friends and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, you have one of your friends. in here.
yeah, that's a thing. And another thing there is we don't accept transferees except on grade 7 and on grade 11.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
that's one
stuck with the same people.
Yeah, he was stuck
We
with
were-
me.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, so we were friends for a very long time. So that's one thing. So our relations are more stronger than you'd say a typical classroom setting. because we also only have two sections, right?
Yeah, two sections.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
pretty
we only have
exclusive that school.
two sections. So pretty much everyone knows people
Each
on
other.
our school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a very small environment that we could learn
Okay.
from each other, like create relations. That's why our bond was stronger
That's
compared
completely
to other
different.
schools. Yeah, that's
That's
completely,
completely
different.
different. From my experience, from when I was in grade 7 to grade
Mm-hmm.
8, from grade 7 to grade 8, we had multiple sections. We had up to like 6 sometimes.
Holy shit,
'Cause
that's a
that's-
lot.
Yeah, because that's when the influx of students come in, right? When it's newly high school, grade 7, grade 8, that's when new people start like flowing in. And I got put into a classroom grade 7 and 8 with people I didn't fucking know. I
Yeah.
wasn't with AJ, I wasn't with Ray, I wasn't with them. And I was kind of like a bit quieter. How would you say I was when I was in elementary?
I think
I wasn't.
you were very vocal.
Yeah.
Y-
Very
Yeah.
kind of a noisy guy, huh? Noisy little guy. Yeah. I wasn't little. I was really fat when I was in elementary.
But you were the cute one.
Oh,
The
I-
cute
I-
fat
I-
guy. Yeah.
I'd still say I'm cute as shit, bro.
yeah, I second that.
Like
Yeah.
the high school before used to adore you, especially you doing the British accent before.
Yeah, I had
Remember-
a lot of girls that I didn't really act upon.
Why though?
I don't know, I wasn't fucking aware.
Okay.
I had completely different interests. I wasn't thinking about girls back then. But if I could
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back, fuck me, dude. Whoa.
From a playboy.
Yeah. Anyway, grade 7, grade 8, really quiet. It really started kicking off in grade 9 for me.
Mm.
That was when all of the cliques started happening, when all the people started grouping together. But it was really good, grade 9, because even though lots of people had different cliques, lots of people had different, like, people that they were close with, the whole, like, grade 9 was a
Wait.
whole community.
Wait. What do you mean by clique? Like the
Clique,
clique
like
of
group, different
group
groups.
of friends?
Yeah, different
okay.
groups of friends. But within all of those smaller groups, we were all one big grade 9.
Oh.
It was so good. We even had like a group chat. Back when I was still on social media,
Uh-huh.
we even have a group chat for the entirety of grade 9. We even had teachers in there and shit too. We had great
It was
teachers.
it was really united.
Yeah, very very united. You remember our math teacher in grade 6, Clarence?
Ma'am
Ma'am
Shaima?
Shaima? Yeah.
She went to
She-
our school.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, she was in our school for a while, and then she went to
Yeah.
your school.
Yeah.
And man, she was one of the best teachers I've ever had.
She
And then we had
was
some other.
You know why?
Why?
She graduated from our school. That's why.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
She came from our school too. She's an alumni. Yeah.
School
That's why
pride.
she also came back.
Yeah, yeah. Grade 9 basically really chill, really chill environment, but and learning was pretty easy since there was still that slacker mentality. You can't get
Oh.
rid of that in that school, especially with their system. But there was still people that were struggling because it was hard. But then if we saw somebody struggling, we were like, okay, this guy has to come to grade 10 with us. We would help him. Even if he wasn't in our immediate clique, as long as he was in our grade, we would make sure that they would pass.
Oh, okay.
No matter the means. Even if we had to throw crumpled paper at them during exam. We did that.
But you also
Someone
do,
even made a paper airplane.
one where you,
I
you
remember
also
getting
do, like,
caught
Morse code.
cheating before.
Extreme sports.
Yeah, like no. Not Morse code really. But I remember, so this was during like one of the final exams, right? And whenever the teacher would walk out to like go to the bathroom or something, because we had teachers, it got so bad actually, the cooperation that we had to have like patrol teachers going around desks seeing if we were fucking cheating.
Oh,
Yeah. But when they would walk out for some reason, it would be bedlam. There would be paper flying everywhere. There'd be people laying over desks and shit. And then when it came back, it was calm. When the teacher came back, it was calm. Except for this one fucking guy. I don't want to name him, but he threw a paper airplane across because usually it was crumpled paper. He threw a paper airplane across. It hit the whiteboard. The teacher was like, he fucking the teacher yelled at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Picked up the paper, said "fucking gotcha" on the paper.
Nice.
What a fucking guy! And then he had to do the entire exam outside.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he
You
was
think
he was
we-
one of the smarter ones though.
Do you think we do cheating as well in our school?
I bet you do. Every school does cheating.
Yeah,
To some
actually we
degree.
do, but we do it differently. So
How
in
did you
our
cheat?
in our case, we don't express it like the way you did it. You did it. It's too blatant and obvious.
Yeah, keep going. I just gotta let my cat up. Keep going.
The things that we have to like kind of worry about. It's not just about the teachers. We also kind of have to worry about our classmates as
Yeah.
well.
The
Because they have-
teachers' pets.
Oh, you got tattletale.
Sort. Yeah.
They snitch on us. So our top achievers, they're the very studious, and you know their pride. They don't want to
Yes.
get outbested just by cheating.
Yeah.
So that's that's something that we are worrying about. So that's how different cheating is for
Damn.
us. Right. But if we do it like very discreetly. I remember one time I was using earphones,
Yeah.
Bluetooth earphones before,
Yeah.
and then I have things recorded
Oh,
on my
yeah.
phone, and I
You
was
were allowed
pressing,
that?
I was pressing my my earphones
You were allowed
just to play
Bluetooth
my
earphones?
recording. No,
No, he-
it was hidden.
Yeah,
It was
Oh,
he
so
hid
you
it.
were hiding them.
So I was
Oh,
behind.
shit.
I was right beside the wall,
Yeah.
and my right ear is beside the wall. So it's like
Oh.
hidden.
Oh, so you only had it in one ear.
Yeah, only in one ear.
Okay. Did you not have to surrender your phones in school?
No,
Oh,
we
they
don't
weren't-
surrender our phones
they
at
weren't-
school.
Oh
That
man,
strict.
what the fuck?
Yeah, they leave
We
it
had to
to the
surrender our
students.
phones.
They leave it to the students. Yeah,
Okay, so-
that's the crazy thing about our school before. Why they
Here's
took
a
our
story.
phones.
To be fair, our phones
Here's
back
a
then
story.
were they weren't that good. Most of us
Yeah.
still have
Oh.
like the snake game on our phones.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You guys
I
didn't
think-
even have smartphones back
I
then?
forgot to mention, Mark. Like,
Yeah, what's up?
remember our classmates being rich kids?
Yeah. Lots of our classmates were rich kids.
Are rich kids. I go to my high school. It's not that rich.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that the number of rich kids are lessened.
Mm, okay. Ours was a very rich kid school back in elementary.
Yeah.
Even
Even
towards
get-
high school
yeah, yeah.
when I was still there. Anyway, here's a story about surrendering our phones. So we were supposed to surrender our phones every time because the only way up to our classroom was like one staircase. And there would always be a teacher that said, "Give me your phone. Give me your phone." And whenever anybody would come up. And then we would have to get them back at dismissal. But here's what some people did. They would, instead of giving the teacher their real phone, they would buy one of those plastic toy phones with the blank screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they would give that phone instead.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
And
that
then-
sang.
Yeah. And then during class, these guys would sit in the back because we didn't really have designated seats. Well, we did, but we never abided to it. So these people with the phones would like sit in the back of the class, and then you would like look over, and then
Yeah.
some of them would have earphones in. Like
Uh-huh.
you would see it, but the teacher wouldn't because there's like a lot of people in the class, and then some of them were just
Sleeping?
phonically looking down. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of sleeping like this,
Uh-huh.
but are like hunched over, because
Right.
well the audience can't see my camera, but they're like hunched over like that. But then if you really look close, they're looking at the phone.
Yeah. I don't get why they have these pretentious rules, right?
Yeah, like why would you surrender your phone? Like if you
Yeah.
see somebody surrendering your phone, that just say or using your phone in class, just say, "Hey, put your phone away. Listen," right? But
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that we did have to surrender our phones made the phone problem worse.
Yeah.
Because
that's-
when
that's
you're
the
dealing
thing.
when you're dealing with teenagers of that like age,
Uh-huh.
kind of the rebellious phase, when you say not to do something, they will do
They
it
will
even
fucking
worse.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
thing.
what. That's why I never really agreed to it. I was one of those people, by the way.
I'm sure I'll also do that, like if
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in your school before.
I saw somebody doing it, and I'm like, "How was it your phone?" And then, yeah, your phone's here, and I'm like, "Holy shit, where'd you buy that?" Next day, Did the same thing.
W-
None the wiser this school.
Okay, so where are we?
7 and 8 I'm done, and then I went to
Oh,
grade
grade
9.
9. Right.
Yeah.
So grade 7, grade 8. Actually, I want to talk about my my shift in playing sports. So
Oh,
back
really?
then, right in grade 6, we went to
Yeah.
regionals. We competed
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah. Well, we
ach-
didn't. I wasn't there. You did.
Okay, I competed
Yeah. I was doing like
for
nerdy shit.
regionals. So I was playing basketball at the time, and I wasn't even that good.
Okay.
But I got to regionals. So after that, my transition to high school, it was very different because our school isn't really known for sports. So
Oh
it's
yeah. To
known,
be fair, it's an academic school, no?
it's an academic school, so it never really excelled in sports. Quite the opposite. It's actually very bad at sports.
I understand why.
Yeah. So I joined the basketball team, and joining the basketball team at first year, like grade 7, is very uncommon, right? Because
Yeah,
usually
because-
you'd have higher years joining the
yeah,
varsity
the
team.
taller ones.
Yeah, so
The taller
that's the
ones,
thing.
bigger guys.
Yeah, I made the impression, and then I got into the basketball team. That's one thing.
Nice.
And the funny thing about that is we didn't even have a coach. So our coach is a very old lady who's teaching ESP. You know
Oh.
ESP?
No.
Edukasyon sa pagpapakatao.
Oh, that's what you call
Yeah.
Filipino?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
So that's like personal development, but in Tagalog.
I see.
It was a
Right.
very old lady who did the coaching.
Would you say she
But
was
he-
a good coach?
No, but she really didn't coach. She's just a representative so that we can join for this.
So who was your acting coach?
So our acting coach is our senior.
Oh, that
But
makes sense,
yeah. Oh, another thing is
Yeah.
our dismissal.
Yeah.
Which time do you go home? Before
Back in junior
Yeah,
high
what
school,
time?
it was around 3
around
in
3.
the afternoon.
We
Yeah,
go.
from...
We get dismissed 5 p.m. bro.
Oh, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What time did you get to school? I got to school at like 6.
Yeah, something similar. 7. Okay, our
Wow.
classes start at 8 and then it ends at 5, and our each subject ends 1 hour long.
So you were working a fucking 9 to 5 at like
Yeah.
13. What the
8,
fuck?
8 to 5, bro. Not 9 to 5. 8 to 5.
Oh my god, you were working 8 to 5 at like...
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
man, that's even longer.
Yeah, it's even longer.
Oh my god.
And
I would
another
not have survived in that school.
another
What a
thing
move.
is other students still gets behind
Of
just to
course,
study.
man.
Just to study.
Of course, like with that environment.
Just to finish
like,
extracurriculars. They
Jesus.
get
So
behind.
how long would you say people would have stayed in that school?
Uh,
Those kinds of people.
I think people would go home like 7.
7
6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
They'd
Okay.
stay there like 6, 7. Because there's also a cutoff for jeepneys. They have to go home.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
So,
I was dismissed at 3, right? But then I would go home at like 10 p.m. because I would go to like computer shops with the guys and shit.
Ah, yes.
But nothing like that, man. Holy shit. That's crazy.
So
That's
that's
really
one,
crazy to me.
That's one thing. Another thing is my bullying standpoint. So I was bullied back then in elementary, and I carried that in grade 7. I remember bullying one classmate of mine, and I made him cry like 2 times, 3 times, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So the first
Well-
time was what I did back then was I pulled his pants down in front of the flag ceremony. So everyone's facing
wow.
each other, and I pulled down his pants, and he's in
Holy
front of
shit.
the line. And he
Jeez.
cried
Have-
literally in
Oh,
line.
man.
And I feel
Did
so
he at
guilty
least have
before-
underpants on?
Yeah, he had.
Okay,
Of
thank
course.
Holy shit, if you
It-
go to
fuck.
school
Oh,
without
That's
God,
not
if
me,
you go
by
to
the
school
way.
without underpants, dude.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Wow.
Okay, so that's one thing. Another
Okay.
thing is I took his shoe and put it like on top of our TV back
How
then.
did you get
It
his
was
shoe?
very high.
How
I
did
just
you
took.
get a shoe?
I can't remember. I just took it and then.
You just
like,
took it as a
yeah.
Hey,
He was
bro,
sitting
nice,
down.
nice
I think he
shoes.
was sitting down. He was sitting down, and he has.
Was
His,
it like shoes with laces or one of those like dress shoes that you could just slip off?
I can't remember. I think it's leather shoes.
Oh yeah,
It's easier to take
That's
off.
easy to steal. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I put it on top of somewhere he can't reach, and then he again cried, and
Was
then
he a shorter
I give
guy?
it back.
Was he a shorter
He's-
guy?
He's a shorter
Yeah.
guy,
Okay.
and I really feel bad like looking at it now. But right now, as of now, we're really good friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
it's good.
guys
I mean-
kinda.
Have you ever returned the shoes, or is it still lost?
No, I returned it back.
Alright, that's good. That's good to know.
It's still up there. No one can reach it.
Yeah,
Become a historical
no one can
monument.
reach it.
It's become like a school legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bullying in my school wasn't bad at all, man. Like there were butts of the jokes sometimes. Like
Uh-huh.
certain students would become because they would do something like cringe or do something embarrassing, then it would be the butt of a joke for a few weeks, and then but it was all in good fun, all in good nature. Nobody really cried over bullying. It wasn't really bullying in our high school because, like I said, it was a big community.
Yeah. Actually, in grade 7, I could say that they were friends of mine, but we weren't really that close. Like,
Acquaintances.
it was until like grade 8 and grade 9 that we got closer eventually. And then we could start making fun of each other.
Yeah,
Oh.
this guy actually
Yeah, in
made.
grade 7, it's like more, I don't know. Like, hey, I know you. Okay, I know you as well, but you can't tease me about
Acquaintances,
this.
Not very
That-
close, you'd say.
Yeah, that's crossing the line, I'd say.
Okay.
So, I remember something.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I was really naughty back then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing hentai.
Yeah. That carried over.
So I remember being very low on battery before, and my
Well, what do you mean by that?
I was
I don't
low in
follow.
battery, like on my phone, like
Oh,
literally.
literally?
Oh, I thought you like
Okay.
battery,
It was an
like
expression.
fucking drugs or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I thought you.
No, no, no. I wasn't
Okay.
taking any drugs. Okay, so I asked my female friend, "Can I borrow your, what do you call that, power bank?"
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took her.
Oh, I feel
power
like this
bank.
is a good one.
Yeah.
Judging from Jensen.
And I
Okay.
told her that my phone was running low. So I
Alright.
charged my phone, and then once my phone was charged, I charged my power bank. and then she was asking for it, and it was hidden in the cabinet. And then after she saw it, what the fuck? You're charging? You're using my power bank to charge your power bank, and it was using your phone.
Bro.
That's something I
Okay,
remember.
that is a dick move. Holy
I
shit.
thought
used
this
to
was
laugh back
another
then.
one.
Oh, that's so good though. But that is a dick move.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
Are we allowed to like
Anyway.
speak
Jin got
NSFW
something to
here?
say.
Like NSFW?
Oh yeah. I've already sworn like 6 times.
Because I remember.
Also, I talked about in our
Zen.
pilot episode. I talked about my dick almost getting shown in a checkup.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we never finished that story.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
remember Zen. I thought he was gonna say it with the statement, but I remember him having qualms with another female classmate, and
Oh.
it got kind of sexual, you know, like
Oh,
you know.
I never
So, hold
remember
on.
anything like
keep
that.
going.
Was like
Keep
like
going.
I mean-
like holding hand.
when it was
Oh.
when it was happening at the time, it wasn't that much, right? But you know, looking back at it, it might have been different. So like
Okay.
I mean, he kind of just told, like they were like pretty close, I think,
Bro,
at that time.
I don't remember any of that.
Or no, they were like
Right,
pretty,
pretty
well
close.
acquainted to like be bantering, and then at some
I
point Zen was like, what did he say? Let me translate it because it was
Yeah,
in our
just
ethnic tongue.
say it in Filipino. Yeah.
No, it was actually in Ilocano.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
I don't know the exact words, but it's along the lines of "Itin mo daytoy" or "Ikamaksika." something like that. Basically, like
Oh yeah, I know what that term is.
yeah, like sleep with her as a threat or something like that.
Yeah. It's like jokingly
Bro.
saying that you'll sleep with her.
Jokingly
Yes,
blackmail on daily basis.
yes,
Yeah.
something like that. So I was like, oh no,
No,
is he gonna say
I
this?
really don't remember saying anything like that.
Well, I remember you shouting it from the other room,
Bro, we weren't
I
even
don't know.
classmates back then. What are you talking about?
but I don't know. I might have
Maybe
just
he
been
heard you from
imagining.
the other classroom.
Maybe I was imagining things. I don't know. Don't take my word for it.
Okay, take
But
this
it
with a
was
grain of
something
salt,
I
but that's a
remember.
very funny story.
Yeah, but I do
Yeah.
remember something like that coming from this guy.
Mm.
Man, this
I mean,
new
I would see
startup
it happening,
company,
especially.
this new startup
What's up?
company reputation is only down the drain with this stuff.
Okay,
no.
okay, not to
Illicit
dis-
relationship with another woman.
We're gonna have to hire a PR manager for it.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of doing bad at my job.
Okay, you're fired.
No, okay. To be fair, this guy has turned a new leaf. He's had this whole
Yeah,
anime arc thing
I've noticed that as well.
go on
Anime
for
art
him.
thing.
You know
Actually,
what?
Kind of gone over anime as well.
My naughtiness like carried over until like grade 10, I think.
Grade 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
so
I
I-
remember seeing you in grade 10.
Yeah, I
You
remember.
like went over to our school.
Yeah. No,
And-
that's not grade 10 though. That's grade 8, I
When
think.
was that? Oh yeah, that was.
Because I have a girlfriend at that time, which you guys are familiar with. You know this girl because you've been classmates before.
Tell me later. I'm very forgetful.
Okay. You know, yeah, you know this. I won't mention it now. Though.
I'm sure I know her, but I don't know.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's one thing. Do you want more naughty stories?
Sure.
What I do good for your
Actually,
startup
we should
company?
probably move on to grade 10 now.
Grade 10. Actually,
Yeah.
it was. So back then, my naughtiness was like very. I don't know. It gets sensual.
Uncontrollable.
Yeah.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
Was I the one
Feely
doing it
uppy,
first?
you know?
Yeah, that's very bad. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, my naughtiness went to a different leaf.
Yeah. To a very new leaf. You know?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that stemmed from like hormones or something. Or
I can't
something
remember.
like that.
No, I
But-
think it's because of the bullies at that time. They were the ones like doing it, and then I was just like riding onto it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So this was on grade 10, I think.
Okay.
What I did was like, so we have this red dye that we have
Yeah.
for science class,
Yeah.
and we decided to prank our teacher.
Oh,
So actually, this is not on
not
grade
this
10.
one.
This was on grade 8.
not
and-
this one.
Jen particularly is the victim. So what we did,
Quote unquote.
we put we put the red dye on top of his head.
On top of his head?
Yeah. So it was like bleeding. So it seems like
Oh,
it's
so it
bleeding.
looked like it was bleeding. Okay.
Yeah. You want to continue, Jen?
Yeah, they pranked the teacher using me as bait.
Okay.
They're like, they told me to hold this piece of tissue paper filled with
Okay.
the red what
Red dye.
red dye, and they had it.
Okay.
They had me hold it up to my forehead, and Zen did this
Yeah.
made this very loud bang on the table.
So like you were hit on the
Yeah.
table or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
taking the teacher's attention into me, and I was like, I don't know what I said, but yeah, I was
Okay.
like, oh, this guy hit my head.
You're
oh, this
acting like
guy's-"
he hit you on the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't know what his purpose there was, but I was just riding along with it because this guy's the big guy, right? So I have to do it.
Okay, you're making it seem like I'm a bully back then.
Okay, no,
You were
but
peer
okay, that,
pressured into this prank.
okay, at that time he wasn't that guy anymore. Alright, it was more
Okay.
like a prank to the teacher, but of course I couldn't
Okay.
say no to him even if I wanted to. But I still wanted to go with it. It was peer pressure
Right.
as well. We had other people around there. and it was funny. I guess I
Okay.
thought it was funny as well. That it kind
The
of
That's
teacher
pretty
wasn't.
fun.
yeah
The teacher didn't think it was funny,
yeah
bro.
the
The
teacher
teacher was
She
like,
wouldn't, man.
she was really worried.
yeah
Like it's almost she almost had a heart attack. It's the same coach that I was talking about earlier, the very old
Oh, it was
lady.
the
Yeah,
older
it wasn't-
woman.
Yeah,
it didn't really
it's almost like she was gonna get a heart attack,
Oh man.
and then she got angry when we told her that it was a prank, and we really felt bad.
There was also this time that I pranked my teacher in
Uh-huh.
grade 9. So I was sitting around at home, right? And I was thinking like, I wonder what I can do at school tomorrow. And I was preparing this instant noodles, right?
Right.
And then I was looking at the sauce packet, and I'm like, the end of this, like the very top part, kind of looks like a condom.
Okay.
So I stuffed that in my wallet. I ate some very bland instant noodles that day. And the next day in school, I gathered the boys around, me, AJ, and them. And I'm like, yo, guys, check what I have in my wallet. And they're like, yo, this guy brought a condom to school. And then I'm like, yo, don't look at it. I was acting all embarrassed and shit. And then eventually somebody snatched my fucking wallet from behind me, pulled it out, and it was an
It was your
instant
teacher.
sauce packet. No, that was my friend. And then
Okay.
everybody started laughing, right? I'm like, yo, we should do that to our next teacher. And they're like, yeah. And then so we were in one of the corners, and then the teacher walked in. And then this guy made a whole scene like, yo, look at what this guy has in his wallet. And I'm like, no, don't show it to them. And then he pulled out the wallet, and then he showed like my open wallet. I still have it here. My open wallet like this.
Uh-huh.
And then you could see it peeking out like this card, and
Right.
it swear it looked like a condom. And and then the teacher was like, "Oh my god, what is that?" And then he handed her the wallet and everything, and she's like, she was looking at it for a second. She's like, "What?" Pulled it out. It's an instant sauce packet.
What did she say?
Oh man, she laughed with us, you know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, oh, I really thought, because I thought it was a condom at first, she said, and then I looked at it really well, and I'm like, wait a minute, it has the spiky end where you
Right,
tear it,
right.
and condoms don't have that. I'm like, it's an instant sauce packet.
That's a good.
That
one.
was one of the tamer ones. The other ones, I'm pretty sure I don't really remember much, but I got pants too. I got pants in the middle of the canteen while
wait.
everybody was, yeah, like
Someone pulled your pants out.
yeah, someone pulled my fucking pants down, and
Uh-huh.
I was walking out, and I was at the front of the line,
Uh-huh.
and well, it wasn't really a line; it was more like people were walking out, and I was at the
Right.
front. And then one of my classmates went up behind me, pantsed me in the middle of everyone, and then he
Oh.
held it down too, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit.
oh,
Are you
At the
using
same
an
time,
underwear? Are you using
yeah,
an
I
underwear?
was wearing underwear. Good thing
Are
it
you
was
naked?
kind of tight too. No, I was wearing. I had my underwear on, but it was like kind of hiked up because I
Okay.
was sitting down.
Okay.
So it was like pressed into my ass crack, right? So people had. I was mooning the entire school, and then
Oh,
he was
right.
holding my pants down too, and I'm like, shit.
I
Like
think
squatting
everyone had
down.
that experience.
Yeah,
but
that
not-
was really embarrassing.
Not in.
But then-
not in a lot of people like yours though.
Yeah, but then in a way, and then I laughed about it right after. It takes a lot to get
Yeah.
me angry, and that was really funny. To be fair, that was really funny. That was a good pants, and by that point, when I got pants, lots of other people got pants the same way in our grade. So I wasn't the first, but I'm pretty sure I was the best.
oh, at least there's that.
You know what? I used to pants Jin before. You know what
Really?
he did?
Yeah. Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say
He
this.
left it. He left it.
I was gonna
He
say
left-
he
we were
left it.
since
You
we
just
were
started
talking
walking with your
about
pants down.
since we were talking
pull his
about
pants-
the pantsing,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say this thing. No, what he was gonna say.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a different reaction to that. I challenged them instead because I had like
Okay.
this weird coping mechanism or whatever back
What the
then
fuck?
with shame, right?
Okay.
And they would
Right.
pull my pants down, and I would be like, "Come on, pull the other one down," or something like that, right?
The other one.
Yeah, or I'd be humping the air or something. And
Right.
I think the
So
particular
you'd roll with it.
yeah
Is what you said.
yeah this
Okay.
particular thing, I think this occasion was when Zen pulled my pants down in front of a girl. I think was that the one?
Mhm.
And yeah, I just
Arguably better than the
No,
old school.
it's not actually in front of a girl, so everyone's doing something and everyone's facing forward. And we were all the way back, so no
The
one
back of
could
the
really
class.
see us.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really remember.
But one girl in particular like saw us.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was yeah.
And
She just
then,
seemed to
like she was a very timid
yeah,
girl.
stars
very shy
aligned
one.
for it to happen.
The
How did
God
she react?
decided to happen.
She was like,
She
Yeah.
was like embarrassed.
yeah,
Oh.
she
Seeing
was
at it.
embarrassed, not me. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the other way
And then
around.
how did you act?
I-
How did you act when your pants were already down?
I didn't know there was someone looking, so I was like, naturally, I was like, yeah, yeah, boy, and then
You just say yeah, boy. To her.
and then
yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I look up and there was this girl with wide eyes, and I was like, oh,
No,
Completely white.
like me on the other hand, I was really laughing so hard because
Oh my
I saw
God.
the girl looking at him and he wasn't like pulling his pants
He was
back
not
up.
aware.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh
oh
my
no.
Lord. That's crazy.
At least he didn't have a boner that time.
Or
Yeah,
That
that would
would
have
have
been
been
so much
more.
more awkward if he had a boner.
Imagine
nah,
having a boner and getting your
nah, I
pants
don't
pulled
get
down.
boner in
Holy
that
shit.
school. That school just makes me flaccid all the time, man.
Whoa. I mean, I can relate, man. Fuck, especially with the environment and shit. But moving on to grade 10,
Okay,
I have
grade
a
10.
lot of stories from grade 10. So like I said, grade 9, we were all really like, grouped together, close knit. But grade 10 was when it all kind of started to unravel.
What do you mean by
It was a
unravel?
very unravel. Like everybody started like falling apart. All the
Oh, okay.
groups. Yeah. And during that time, my friend group, me, AJ, and them were still pretty close. But then there sort of kind of happened to be a divide between the people that live around here near my area, and then the people that live further away. So like other friends and then us. But then
I think-
overall, we were still one group.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ray also
And-
explained it to me.
And during that time, I was actually in a class with only one of my close friends, and then everybody else was on the second floor with, them.
Right.
So during that time, me and this friend kind of made our own like coping group of friends. And then during class, sometimes we would escape to an empty room and then just chill there with chips and some drinks. And then we would skip class there. And then we eventually started calling it the safe house. And ergo, we're the safe house gang. And that safe house gang sort of had beef with one of our ex-friends.
Right.
This is when we were starting to have ex-friends. This is when people were starting to realize that, okay, maybe some of these people don't really work with me. And it all escalated to the point. Actually, that was kind of my fault.
Why?
That was kind of my fault having this ex-friend because it was AJ's birthday and we were all really dreading this guy going. And we were already at the venue at AJ's
Is it
house.
both J?
Huh?
Is it both
No,
J?
no.
No.
JC. I'm just gonna DM it to you.
Oh,
so
okay.
you know.
I know it. I know it now.
You know now? Okay.
I know now.
Right. So
Oh, I thought
we
it
were
was,
all
It was both. I thought it was
we were
both.
all already in the venue, and then I'm like, "Fuck! I forgot the camera. We were gonna film this." Went back home, and on the way down from AJ's house, I fucking see him. I fucking see him walking up, and I'm like, "Oh fuck! Someone invited this guy, or maybe he knows." And then he just goes to the house to like confront us, and I'm like, "Fuck! What am I gonna do?" So I'm like, hey man, I was just helping AJ check out buy some alcohol. And then
That is the
I'm
exact-
just gonna go pick up the camera, and we can wait there for everybody to arrive, but everyone's already there. So I bring him down, and then like, okay, yeah, here's the camera. I'm just gonna take a shit for a bit, right? So that's a private time, right? So then I hop on the toilet, lock the door, and then lock the door outside the toilet because there's two doors going inside. And then I hop on the toilet, and then I start fucking panic texting them like, "What the fuck do I do? This guy's here." And then they're like, "Oh, just I don't actually remember what they said, but I'm pretty sure they told me not to escalate the situation, but I did."
I did it anyway.
What did you
I
do?
woke
did
up.
it anyway.
I woke up and chose violent that day. You don't understand.
Yeah, I felt like it was the right choice to do, you know, because like fuck me, this guy's like, you know, I kind of felt sorry for him because like we were his friends and like we were just kind of quietly moving out,
hiding
and then he
something.
doesn't know why, yeah, and then he doesn't know why, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just come out with everything, and it would have been fine, but then I was kind of a soft,
You were the one who
yeah,
confessed everything?
yeah, I was the one that
Holy
confessed
shit.
everything. Yeah,
You
that's
had
fucking
balls?
heavy. Yeah, I had balls, but then the balls were all
Alright.
kind of crooked and wrong because I, because the moment that he was like, so he was like, I confessed everything, we actually don't want to hang out with you anymore, and then it's like, even you, and I'm like, no, just them.
Oh no!
Man, this
So
guy
I
fucking
had
sat out
balls.
his fun.
I was sat with like my legs spread, my balls were like enlarging, and then the moment he confronted me personally, it like shrunk back up into
Yeah,
my body.
it shriveled.
I was kind of a soft boy back then too. If that was me now, I would have just outright said like, "Yeah, me too." But yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of where it started. And the funny thing is, he was more mad at me because I was excluding myself from the whole drama.
What the fuck?
And
But
then that whole
what happened to him though? He left? He just left?
yeah, he left. Yeah, he left. And then we went drinking, and then I just kind of got drunk about it because I was a really
Holy shit.
stressful
I
time.
kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And that whole thing like really escalated. That was in grade 9. And then in grade 10, it really escalated to the point that he rallied a bunch of underclassmen from us to not like us too. He like told all of these stories that put us in a bad light, and then he was like, "Fuck it, let's go fucking fight these guys." He had a group of like 10 dudes.
Oh.
So there were,
Oh,
like,
that's
11
that's
dudes.
why he like did that.
He had minions.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it's because of me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then my friend, you know him.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
He's an ex-friend now, but technically an ex-friend. But he rallied the Safe House gang because our group didn't want anything to do with it. We were kind of over the whole thing. It was only him that was escalating it further into a fight.
He didn't accept it. He didn't want to accept it.
Yeah, he didn't want to accept it, and the day came that the fight was gonna happen, and then it was like lunch, and then I didn't even buy food. I was just sat in my fucking chair looking around. And then like there was this air in the cafeteria. Like all the people that aren't in
Right.
on it were like, "What the fuck is happening? Cafeteria is kind of weird today."
Yeah, yeah.
But then I was sitting with like my closest friends, like AJ and them. And then we were all like fucking looking around and shit. Like, fuck, when are they gonna do it? When are they gonna fucking jump us? Because they were gonna jump us. And then we saw them eventually. They came in late, and then they walked past us like really uncomfortably close past our table. And then they walked back to the very back, formed the fucking like 1980s like mafia kind of line with their
Oh, I kind
their
of
arms
remember.
crossed and
I
shit.
kind of remember a cafeteria before. Is it the
Yeah,
very
yeah,
back
you know
end?
the back, yeah, the very
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
But we could still see them, and then they were sat like this, and they were like staring, eyeing us down and shit. Like,
Really?
when are they gonna
and
fucking
you guys,
do it?
You guys are just like sitting down eating.
Yeah, we're just saying that some of us were eating. I wasn't eating. I couldn't fucking eat. I couldn't taste anything. And I'm looking at these guys like going over like that, and then I'm looking at my friends. And I'm like, when are they gonna fucking jump us? Because they were just standing
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, fuck it. Lunch is over. I'm going outside. I go outside with some of my friends, and then suddenly, when the majority of people are out, somebody slammed the fucking doors closed. And I'm like, oh shit,
Oh.
this is happening.
It's
Yeah.
initiated.
Huh?
The fight.
And I peeked through the windows. I
Okay.
peeked through the windows, and then they were like, fuck, oh shit, they were like running around the cafeteria, and I couldn't see like who's fighting who here. They're just kind of running around. And then eventually somebody opened
Oh
the door to the back court.
Uh-huh.
You know the back court, Lawrence?
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then all the people related to the fight ran away, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad I'm not in this fight now.
What the? Was it really a fight, or is it
It
like
was
just
really
people?
a fight.
Was
No,
it-
it was really a
Yeah,
fight.
it was
Bootleg
bad.
Fight Club version.
Who were fighting?
By the time the underclassmen and the safe house gang, not my close group of friends,
Oh.
but the underclassmen and the
Oh,
safe house gang,
the
and that one person.
You got
Zen
ex-friends?
Not just
Yeah.
that one person in particular.
And the thing is, they were like 11 guys, and then the safe house gang was just 4 at that time, because the other people were outside, and they were like, "You want to go out there and fight?" And I'm like, "Nah, dude, what the fuck?" it's not even our fight, even though I'm the one that caused it. So we ran up to our classroom because there are windows looking towards the back court, and then we started watching, right? And they were really going at it, bro. It was like there was this one really short Muslim guy that we were friends with, and three guys kind of piled up on him, dude. And to be fair to this
Was it
fucker,
Abdul?
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
To be fair to this fucker, he's a tough nut, dude. He was like already on the floor, still swinging.
I remember him getting punched before at elementary. He got black-eyed, right?
Yeah.
I
But
think
that-
that's where
This one
his
was
trauma
even
came from.
worse. This one was even worse. Like this guy, he was already on the floor, right? They were pummeling him and shit, like kind of kicking him, but he was still down, like on the floor on his back, like still swinging, bro. They couldn't even get close. They couldn't get their hands close in because they'd get punched. And then eventually, one of our really big teachers came in, Sir Joshua, and then he was like walking, kind of jog running
Right.
towards one of the fights, and then he caught somebody. There was a fight going on behind him. He caught somebody running past him, raised his arm up, armbarred this kid by the head, bro. Like slammed him and like,
Right.
and then he like fell on his back, and then he picked him up by the collar and he's like, "What's going on
Yeah, and
here?"
his theme song plays.
Son is a fucking boss health up off the head.
That was fucking crazy, bro. And then afterwards, they got fucking suspended. My ex friend almost got fucking expelled, dude.
Holy
She was
shit.
crazy. All the parents came in, and then it was a week after of like just kind of awkward silence talking about that fight. And then afterwards, there was a big thing of why my group and me and some of the other people in the safe house gang, why we didn't fight as well. But like, I feel like that's just common sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still feel justified in my thought process that I didn't swing, because if
It's a
they
lose-lose
jumped
situation.
us,
Actually,
yeah,
because if you fight, no one wins that. Like
Yeah.
it's just stupid. Like you going to fight against those.
yeah. But if they did jump us in the cafeteria while we were eating, I would go out swinging. But
course,
since
of
the
course.
fight was already happening there,
Right.
and then I'm like, okay, do I get myself involved now that I have a choice? I said no.
Yeah.
I
that's
didn't
the right thing to
wake
do.
up that day and choose violence.
Because you
That
get
was great then.
you get nothing from like joining
Yeah,
the
you
fight.
got nothing from that. Sure, you get some fight experience.
You only
but,
have
like,
something to
fuck-
lose. You don't
Yeah,
have something
you
to
could get
gain.
seriously hurt.
On top of that,
That-
you get expelled.
Yeah, or they were suspended, but they almost got expelled. If they
Right.
didn't say sorry to each other, they would have gotten expelled. We're cool with that underclassmen group now, though. But the ex-friend that sort of escalated everything, we're not anymore.
Really? Like no
Yeah.
contact at all?
Yeah.
Does he
no
still hold a grudge against you to this day? You ever see
No,
him?
we
You ever
kinda-
see him in the corner of your eyes, just outside the window, just staring
No,
at
we
you?
kind of reconciled. We both kind of reconciled because we're older now, right? Kind of reconciled about it. Like,
Don't you know that I did a portrait of him before?
really?
Yeah,
You did
but
a
I
portrait
didn't
of
know.
him before?
I know nothing of that. Like what
Wow.
happened between you guys. Because I was
Holy
just
shit.
cool with him. Like
I mean,
being
yeah, you weren't
my
there.
former classmates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
But,
me
like,
being there.
Yeah.
What would
Imagine
happen?
you. I feel like you would have been like upstairs watching with us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I've reconciled with that ex-friend now. But we came to the conclusion like that. Yeah, we don't work as friends anymore. Let's just burn the bridge.
Yeah.
But those underclassmen, they're actually pretty cool now.
Okay.
Nice.
At least that's good.
That was a wild one. That was a really wild story.
So that was grade 10.
That was great then. How about your grade
Wow.
10? Let's finish up with this.
You have anime sort of stuff going on.
Actually, the more interesting things that happened with me were in grade 9.
Oh, nothing much in grade
Because-
10?
No. Grade 9 was my first relationship, my first
Oh.
breakup,
Oh.
and my second relationship, and my second breakup.
What the
This guy be wild.
He's been out there collecting, dude.
This guy's wilding,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't even know if I want to talk about this, but
You
can
don't
you
have
guess
to if you
how
want.
short my first one is?
That's in
Was-
months.
No?
Usually months. Weeks
No.
then.
Days.
2 days.
No.
A day?
10 days.
Oh, 10
Yeah.
days. Okay, Christ.
It became a meme.
Oh, no, that's a week then. That's a
It
week.
became a meme. What's the meme? Can you sing the song?
I don't want to go back.
I think it was Nido. 10 days, parang like something like that.
Oh, it's like an advertisement song.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
an ad.
They were making fun of the girl because I was
Oh,
the one
shit.
who broke it up with her.
Why? What happened?
I think I was just naive at that time, that thinking that if I get myself into a relationship, like something will happen. But nothing really happened, so I was really
Nothing
just
really
obsessed with
I mean,
League
you
of
didn't
Legends
fucking
before.
let it happen. You didn't
What do you
fucking
mean?
let it happen. It was
What do you
10
mean?
days. What can happen in 10 days, dude?
No, actually, okay, this is the thing. I courted her for months.
Oh, fuck me. That's a big
Yes.
problem in the Philippines,
I
man.
courted her for months, bro. And
Let's
then
talk about
I
that later after this.
and then I dated her for 10 days and then I broke it up with her.
Yeah.
I was just like a kid before, like okay,
There's
I
this
felt this
thing-
momentarily and then
Yeah.
after some time
Yeah,
I think I was losing time because I was really obsessed with League
yeah.
before.
It's.
Oh.
I think this was around the
And
time
I-
he got Challenger. I think.
No, not really. I thought I was losing time on
From you were losing time to play League of Legends because you have a girlfriend.
right,
Yes,
right.
yes.
Actually, yes.
Shit.
I was
Not enough,
thinking I could do
me time.
better. I
Not
yeah,
enough
yeah.
league time
Not,
anymore.
not really league time, like more time for me.
You're
But
cutting
the
into
thing
my
is-
hours, babe. It's not gonna work.
Self.
Yeah. So I needed time for myself, but the thing is, the time for myself is playing League. That's what happened.
Alright, hold on. We'll talk about courtship in the Philippines. I just have to let my cat out.
Okay.
Wait a minute. He has a guitar. Just noticed.
Guitar.
Right.
So,
This guy has a guitar. Just noticed it.
oh yeah, I have a guitar.
Yeah, play
Uncle
some
gifted it to me.
play some beat.
I'll play some later.
Play some beat while he talk about his high school exploit.
So, there's a big problem with courtship in the Philippines, especially with younger people, where
That's right.
the courtship lasts way too long. It can go on for fucking years. You know, Ray fucking courted this girl for 2 years and got rejected, bro.
Ooh.
I think
You
Do I know
that
who it is?
X.
yeah, okay. We were MU before.
Yeah. My God. It starts off like, hey, can I court you? Pwede
Right.
kitang ligawan? Something like that.
I think
And then the girl would say yes or no.
no.
and-
I think that's the wrong way to approach it.
Yeah,
Because
but
you've-
that's usually the stories that I have. That's how
Yeah.
they started,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But then during that courtship period, the guy would do everything in their goddamn power to get this girl to fall for them
right.
instead of just um, putting all of that effort into a relationship already. They put it into something more enigmatic and something that
Yeah.
that is more easily let go of rather than an established relationship. Because after the courtship, if the girl decides that okay, this isn't working, it's so much easier for them to let go because it's not an established relationship.
The girl has more
That's
leeway.
true.
Yeah, the girl has more leeway, and then the guy is then left with like, oh man,
Fuck.
I guess it really didn't just work out because we're not in this established relationship.
Right.
Which is why I don't like the whole courtship culture in the Philippines. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you put that much effort into something that you're not even sure that's gonna, pay off?
I think comparing it to like different countries, like states, like they'd ask you on the first like try, could I take
Yeah,
you out on a date? And then
yeah.
that's from that point on, they're gonna see if they're compatible with each other with that just one date, right?
Yeah. This is not just a personal opinion on my end. I have observed the people that have courted for longer, the relationship gets shorter.
Right.
Because AJ and his current girlfriend right now, they didn't even go through the courtship phase. They just went on a date and they were like Western style, US style. They just went on a date and it's like, hey, you want to go out? Yeah, sure, fuck it. And they're still together to this day. They've been together through COVID, through AJ getting stuck in the province for the entirety of COVID, by the way. He was stranded there. We could talk about that when he comes back.
Is he still stuck there?
Yeah,
No,
he's
he's here now.
he's stuck in the
just not here
province.
for
It's
this
just
episode.
that's why we haven't contact. He's still
That was
stuck in
during
the province.
COVID. No, that was during
I thought
COVID.
that was the reason why he wasn't here.
All right. I feel like
Alright.
that's a good runtime. We had some great stories.
Holy
this
shit.
uh
I think
Zunk
we could
podcast.
we could still go on like for hours.
We
Yeah.
we really could still go on, but we have to save that for we can have
Yeah.
guys on for next time, other guests, but we have another one slotted for next episode. Stay in contact. We will have them. We will probably have them back, right, Zen?
Most
Probably have you
likely,
guys back. Yeah,
yes.
for our next episodes. This was Zunk
Yeah.
episode 1. Do you guys want to plug anything?
No, I think
For-
that's enough plugging
It's
for
already
now.
over.
We could do it
Okay.
another time.
Please check our description for Zen's company. Thank you so much for coming onto the podcast today, and thank you for listening, everybody. Bye. Say bye.
All right.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Also, by the
Thank you
way,
for listening.
guys,
Have a good
while
day.
y'all been listening, the guy Mark still doesn't wear his mask. The guy has COVID, still not wearing his mask. So if he not come back next week, that's probably why.
All right. See
And,
you, everyone.
Yep, see ya.
See ya.